I was referred by my doctor, who is a nephrologist, because I have polycystic kidney disease. And we were looking at the fact that at some point, I would go into kidney failure, and I would need to either go on dialysis or have a kidney transplant. So she wanted me to lose weight in the event of either taking place. And she would tell me each time I visited her, you need to lose weight. And each time I would say, okay, not really listening. And so finally she said, I have someone I want you to see. You need to see Don Patrick Wout. And so I was reluctant about going to see Don Patrick Wout initially, until I met her. Well, I was still reluctant even when I met her, because in my mind I kept asking, what is this woman going to say that's going to change my life? So I made the appointment with Dawn, again thinking, what is this woman going to say to me that's going to change my life? And sat down with her, and within 10 minutes I was just pouring out tears because she struck a nerve with me. And from that point on, I realized what this woman was going to say to me that would change my life, and she has certainly changed my life. So Dawn and I were meeting, and she asked me if I thought I was worth it. And I had to pause, because I had to actually think about that, because I think at that time I didn't think that I was. And a couple days later, I was processing through everything we had said in the shower, and the question came to mind from my conversation with Dawn was, did I want to live? Because up until that point, I hadn't really been living. I had just been existing and kind of waiting. And in the shower, I realized what I was waiting for. I was waiting to die, because I'd watched my mother battle this disease. I'd watched my grandmother. It's just prolific throughout my family. And ultimately, that's what would happen. And I thought, that was going to be my journey as well. So in the shower that day, I had to ask myself, do I want to live? And I decided, yes, I want to live. And at that moment, I just had a new vision for myself. And I decided I did not just want to exist, but I truly wanted to live. Dawn touched on so many aspects, every aspect of my life. She touched on spirituality and just my relationship with the Lord. She touched on nutrition, of course. She touched on my relationships with the people in my life, in my close circle, also in my professional life. She touched on every aspect of my life, and I discovered where I was in each area and thought about where I wanted to be. And then she helped me to come up with a plan to get from where I was to where I needed to be. Body home living has truly changed my life. Not only did I get a promotion in my job, did my relationships with my family and friends improve, but I also lost 30 pounds in the process. And please understand that my life since after my teenage years has been nothing but trying to lose weight. And I could not, prior to meeting Dawn and getting invested in her body home living concept. So I want to thank her, because she literally helped to save my life. Those 30 pounds made a difference. And so I'm so thankful and appreciative.